How are we doing today? Welcome back to Barbed Wire Outdoors. It was Barbed Wire Survival. I've since changed it to Barbed Wire Outdoors. But today I figured I'd make a video going over a way, no, this is a way, not the way, to set up your plate carrier and your war belt, battle belt, duty belt combo. I want to kind of go over how I have it set up and why I have it set up that particular way. I'll say this before you make your final decision on how you want it set up. Go out to the range, whether it be an indoor range and you just kind of got to put it on, or an outdoor to where you can go out 300 yards, do whatever. Go out, put your gear on, train with it. That's going to be the most important part when it comes to any kind of really anything dealing with your gear, is to be able to train with it, be proficient with it. But just starting out, I want to go over magazine placement. For me, I like to have my first magazine that I'm going to be able to get to right here on my waist. It's just easier if I'm, if I run dry, I can just grab it, be able to put it in if I need to. Going from there, the sequence would be going from right here to my left, your right, and go in the middle, right, and then I've got these two for, I probably will hopefully never have to use these two, really not any of them, but if I ever have to use these two, it means something went down, like really good. But from there, it's pretty, I like to stay pretty minimalistic when it comes to my plate carrier. I like to have most, I'll probably say 60% of my weight, if not a little bit more, on my waist, not my shoulders. Just, I'd like to be able to get done with work for the day and not have my shoulders be killing me every day. But going from there, my pistol magazine placement. Now, we carry P320s, so I'd have a double stack 17 round magazine in here, but I always like to put it right here to where I can just grab it if I need to. It's just kind of become second nature for me to be able to grab that. Right beside that, I have my multi-tool, just in case I need it. I mean, it's just one that, quite honestly, I don't even know the brand, but it's got knives, it's got bottle opener, screwdriver. I don't 100% know what that tool is right there. If you know, drop it in the comments down below. Maybe let me know what it is, because I have no earthly idea. Of course, pliers for anything that I need. I like to take paracord to work and be able to make duck call lanyards, compound bow wrist straps, slings, stuff like that. It's always kind of, those come in handy a little bit. But comes with a little serrated edge knife, flathead screwdriver, a little bit bigger flathead screwdriver, and a file. And I honestly think this was one that maybe I just got from Walmart or something like that. And it works, and I don't like to spend a lot of money on stuff, so I'm a little cheapo. But on my vest right here, the one thing I forgot to mention is my radio pouch. I just keep it over here to the side. I mean, it doesn't really get in the way right there. I always like to be able to set my gear up to where if I stand up just with my arms down by my side, nothing's getting in the way. Plus, with my magazine, or with my pistol, I can easily be able to draw it and not have anything get in the way. Now over here on the other side, like I mentioned earlier, you're just gonna I always have my first reload magazine right here with speed reload. Going back around, let me see if I can get this down a little bit more. I'm gonna have my baton pouch right here, just enough to where if I have to draw my pistol or anything, I can be able to grab my baton with my non-dominant hand, should I need to. From there, I have my handcuffs. I always keep these in the back to where I can get to them with either hand. Just, you never know what's gonna happen, so I always like to keep them ready either way. I've always got my tourniquet on me right here to where also if I need it, it's a little bit easier on my left hand, but if I need to get to it with my right hand, I can also do that. Going back from there, I have my flashlight, just enough to where, you know, I can get to it if I need to. It's just in a little magazine pouch with it. I don't really have a dedicated, you know, flashlight pouch. I don't really need to. I've got my gloves right here just in case I need to. These are just issued gloves. I don't need any kind of fancy gloves or anything. And then from here, I've got, of course, my pistol, should I need to use it. I haven't had to yet. Hopefully I don't ever have to, but with the world the way it is nowadays, you never know. Now, with the pouches that I'm running, these are just kind of some that we got sent as a unit to try out. They're Blue Force Gear Defender Series pouches, I believe. And they come with the triple stack like this. They've got the double stack. I think they have 2 or 3 single stack magazine pouches. They've got the flashlight pouch. This is the baton pouch. The one thing that I will say bad about it, everything else besides this has been good, but when I have my baton in there the way it's supposed to go, sometimes this hole, if you can see that right there, it'll deploy out of that without me knowing, and I'll just kind of be walking around and somebody will be like, hey, your baton's deployed. And so I'll have to take it out and close it, and I end up having to put it upside down. So Blue Force Gear, if you ever watch this video and y'all haven't changed it by then, please, please, please do something about that. It gets very, very annoying when, you know, we're trying to work and we have to worry about something else. That's going to be my pouches for my rifle mags, my baton pouch, and my handcuff pouch. Now with my pistol pouch, I have a double S-Tac Kiwi pouch. I think I got these both collectively for, I believe, $60 off of the S-Tac Kiwi website, or the S-Tac website, and they're just the Kiwi pouches. We only carry 1 extra magazines in our pistol, so I always keep the extra mag right here in the front to where I can get to it. Normally it would stick up a lot higher than that, but I'm just using one of the other magazines I have. I always keep my multi-tool in the other one, and then I always keep my first magazine that I'm gonna reload for my rifle right here, 3 o'clock on my side. It's just easier for me. For righties, it would be 9 o'clock, and the pistol would be over here on the side. It just makes it a whole lot easier for me and more ergonomic, because when you're, you know, shooting, if you go dry, your hand automatically wants to drop anyway, so you could drop and grab it from right there. It just makes it a whole lot easier. And as far as the magazines go, we get issued the PMag M3. However, I personally like the just the old GI issue before they went to PMags or Magpul. They just, if you shoot them enough, they tend to start to melt right there, and it just kind of screws it up. However, the insert, the actual guide itself, if you take one of these PMag inserts and throw it into one of these GI issued magazines, they work so much better. But other than that, I mean, that's just how, like I said earlier, that's how I have it. It's a way to set up your gear, not the way. Like I said at the beginning of the video, go train with your gear, go get proficient with your gear, figure out what works for you. This is just kind of an idea of something that you could try, you know, maybe one day at the range and everything. Don't, you know, look at one person. I know there's a few videos like this on YouTube. Don't look at theirs or mine and be like, oh, that's the way I want to do it because that, looks cool or something like that. Go to the range, get proficient with it, and y'all have a fantastic day.